Are you guys talking to him?
I can't.
Can't do it.
Hi, girl. I can't do it. I literally can't do it.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Poplar Creek Farm. We are down in the pig yard today, sitting down with our Idaho pasture pigs. So I want to talk about why we chose Idaho pasture pigs. Now we have never raised pigs before, so I am no pig expert, but I did do a lot of research into different pig breeds and figured out which one would be the best for us. And I chose Idaho pasture pigs, and I'll tell you the reasons. So I wanted a pig that could be out on pasture. That was kind of the number one thing. I needed a pig that could go out on pasture, that would eat green grass, that didn't need to be in like a confined space. I don't like the idea of traditional hogs that, you know, are raised out in concrete floored buildings or inside even a barn. I really wanted them to be able to be raised out as much, you know, in a natural environment as possible. I also wanted a pig that was somewhat docile and friendly. Now I know that pigs can be dangerous. Pigs are large animals, and pigs have a good bite, and they can absolutely hurt a human, even kill a human if they really want to. I am somebody who deals with being very anxious around large animals. That's why I've kind of said I'll never get a cow. Well, maybe a mini Jersey cow. Maybe. Someday, no.
No, you need to get a cow. You love cows.
I don't really love cows.
I love cows.
But these pigs are really, really friendly. Like I said, I did a lot of research, and I followed the Idaho Pasture Pig page, the Idaho Pasture Breeders Association page, and just watching everybody else's experiences and seeing that they are really friendly pigs and that like they're okay having their kids around them. I watched YouTube videos. That really gave me a lot of peace of mind of raising these pigs. We obviously have the kids. The kids love being out here with the farm animals. Now, would I ever let my 5-year-old be around a full-size boar or a full-size sow, or even a full-size feeder, by themselves? No. Once they get a little bit bigger, they will never come in here without an adult being right with them. Now, we're with them all the time right now, even with them being little, but would I, go get water right now from our fountain that's, 30 feet away with them in here right now? Yes. But will I do that when they're larger? No, because I'm still aware that they could hurt somebody if they really want to. But they're supposed to be a very docile breed, and that was super important to me. So the biggest factors for me were being able to be pasture raised and being friendly. And these pigs definitely check those boxes. They also have excellent meat quality. They're a mix of really good meat quality pigs. So Idaho pasture pigs are actually a mix of a duroc, a Berkshire, and a kune. The kune is what allows them to have the upturned snouts so that they don't root as much. Also allows them to be more pasture raised. And the duroc and the Berkshire, kune has great meat too, but the duroc and the Berkshire are really high quality meat, heritage meat pigs. So they have kind of the best of all worlds. They don't get massive. A full-size boar will be $400 to $450. A full-size sow will be $250 to $350 at most. 300 is more of the average for a full-size sow. And feeders get to $250, between $2 and $250 in 8 to 10 months. So unlike a kune that takes 18 months to 2 years, or even an American guinea hog, they're also pasture, good on pasture, and are friendly pigs. They don't take as long. We'll butcher these they'll be about 9 to 10 months old by the time we butcher them. Probably 10 months old actually by the time we butcher them, just because of when I had set the butcher dates.
I think 9.
Being that we thought we were getting pigs later. But they have been so wonderful so far. They are rooting some, but we did know that they would do it some. And they just don't ruin pastures like typical pigs would. You can put any pig out on a pasture. That's not you can call a pig a pasture pig if you put them on a pasture, sure. But are they going to root it up and ruin it? Most pigs will. These pigs will not ruin the pasture. Sure, they'll root up some, they'll create a wallow, but as long as they're rotated, they will not totally destroy a pasture. If you keep them on one area and they run out of grass, of course they're going to start rooting up and they're going to get bored and they're going to destroy it. But we are growing a good pasture mix in our pastures right now. Orchard grass, ryegrass, fescue, clover. So we do feed them hay because they are a pasture pig. They are not a cow. We cannot expect them to do no feed. We do have to feed them, but we hand feed them. So we feed them daily, twice a day, a specific amount of feed. So a lot of times typical pigs are just fed free feed. So they can have as much feed as they want. These pigs do not. We hand feed them a specific amount, like I said, per pound. It's like based on their age. So they're getting about 2 pounds a day right now at 2 months old. They'll go up to 3 pounds a day at 3 months old, and then they'll kind of stay at that for a bit. It goes up every so often kind of thing. But they really don't eat a ton of feed in comparison to how big they get. So they're great for converting grain into great meat. Like I said, they will eat grass. They don't convert it like a cow does into meat, but they still will get a lot of nutrients from it. They eat the hay. And they're just wonderful. They're really, really sweet, and they're adorable on top of it. They have been so fun. They are such a great addition. I cannot wait to raise these ones out, and obviously I'm going to be sharing the experience of raising these first Idaho pasture pigs out on our farm. We are still getting breeding stock from Duck Creek Pastures, so I won a boar and a gilt breeding pair, and then I also decided, because we were supposed to get a gilt from New Hampshire this year, and that's not happening, we are going to add another gilt. So we will have 2 gilts and 1 boar for breeding. These are all gilts, but they were not purchased as breeders, they were purchased as feeders. So although we will fall in love with them, and the day that, butcher day comes will be difficult, it absolutely will be worthwhile to put good quality meat in our freezer. And it'll be hard, but we'll do it. We'll definitely be eating them. And we would not breed. The reason I've got into Idaho pasture pigs, or another reason I want to breed Idaho pasture pigs, is to kind of increase the breeding quality that is out there. I want to make sure that I'm selling, if I'm going to sell breeders in the future, that they are good, really good breeding quality. I don't want to be breeding unregistered. They're technically registered Idaho pasture pigs, but they're not registered for breeding. That's not what their intent was, and I don't plan on breeding them at all. They already have their date for the butcher, but we will love on them until that day comes and enjoy them and enjoy learning from them, because we definitely are. I'm really learning to try to get them to get used to us. I've been bringing treats out. Apples are their favorite so far. We've tried apples, peppers. They weren't really a big fan of the peppers. And then eggs, hard-boiled eggs. And they did like the eggs, but they did leave a bit of it. They ate like 3 and then they were done. So I will be bringing you guys along for this journey, but that is why we chose Idaho pasture pigs and why we're gonna love on these girls. Hi girls. Hi girls. What's up? Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Remember, we're going today for a better tomorrow. Please like and subscribe and join me on the next one.